Iga Swiatek putting in the work pre-match. Now, her former coach said she doesn't really train harder than other players he's coached. But listen, guys, I've seen all these players up close and personal, and Iga puts in the work. She's dedicated, and you can tell, guys. Look at her. That's why she's so strong and powerful coming across the body. The drills that she does, amazing. But I will say, Sabalenka's probably got the toughest training program I've seen. She is a beast in the sense, literally. But Iga Swiatek, the world's number one, coming off of that straight bagel, two-set bagel performance over Anastasia Potapova, going for her 14th straight service game win in a row, third straight bagel. Marketa getting ready. But listen, guys, Marketa's got to come out fast and strong. Watching her play all this week, I think she's just been kind of slow. I mean, does anyone know how are these courts moving? What's the feedback you guys are hearing? Feel free to share in the comments. I just feel Marketa is just being such an amazing clay player, having made the French Open Championship match previously several years ago, losing to Ashley Barty in blowout fashion. I just felt she's playing slow this week. And Iga Swiatek, if you're going to beat her, I mean, she's literally running through the hallway like Nadal. Like, she's an animal. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. What's that? Boss Hog? Well, you know how the song goes. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And then right now, Iga Swiatek is the best. And look, Marketa comes out. She looks a little bit sluggish. She's lost to Iga 4 times, but in terms of what the Polish fans would say, technically 3. No, guys, she's lost to Iga 4 times, so stop taking off those wins that were back in the has over Iga. Cut it out, guys. You're doing too much here. But Iga Swiatek, now she gets over to the net a little quicker today, doing her Iga shuffle. Now, I asked you guys in the past who has the best pre-match routine. Was it Coco or Iga? Iga shuffle or Coco's jumping? You guys said it was Coco, but I do like Iga shuffle. That lets you know how amazing her footwork is, and I say it all the time. Her best defense is her offense, her quick strike tennis. She'll take being on the back foot and use that to her advantage and just blast a winner, and there's nothing you can do about. Marketa, on the other hand, look, coming off of some pretty good wins. You know, she had a really tough match against Olga, and I mean, I just think that struggling early on against Katie Volley-Nets kind of said what type of form she was in. But nonetheless, I mean, Chloe Paquette put up a fight, but Chloe coming off of nearly a 70 unforced error match, I felt that Marketa probably could have had 2 breadsticks, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, she did have one. Taking on Iga, how will she do? Well, I say it all the time. When you play Iga, it's all about the strategy from the coin toss. If you win the coin toss, you have to serve. Marketa wins the coin toss, she elects to receive. That's not good, guys. Why? Because if you get down early on the service game, you have to play perfect. At least if you serve first, you have wiggle room where if you get broken and your opponent holds, the score doesn't look as lopsided. Yes, it's just a break, but when you're returning first, you can actually be down a break and a hold, and it just looks very lopsided, right? Because you got that break and that hold, and the person's going to hold again. It's just, the scoreboard looks lopsided where you're down 3-love versus you could only be down 2-love on serve, with your serve rather. So this is the type of matchup here where I just think Marketa made the mistake by electing to return when she should have elected to receive. That's just my personal opinion. Again, if you take a look at the scoreboard, if you're serving, you get broken early, your opponent holds, you're down 2 games versus 3, because if they hold again, it could get very lopsided. And right now it's 3-love and Marketa's in trouble. We'll be back, guys.